Good evening. Picture, if you will, a quiet room at the edge of a forgotten German village. It is late, very late, and the only light comes from a single bulb above an old radio set. Static hisses softly, like distant rain. A man in uniform sits alone. He has been sitting there for hours, days perhaps. His uniform is crisp. His insignia still shines, but his eyes are hollow. His hands tremble as he leans closer to the microphone. He speaks. His voice is calm at first, measured. The voice of a soldier, accustomed to giving orders. He gives his name, his rank, his location. He asks if anyone is listening. Static answers. He tries again, and again. The same words. The same plea. The same growing edge of desperation. Somewhere, in another place, another time, the words arrive. Clear as a bell, but no one replies. Because the world he is calling has already fallen silent. And the silence is hungry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SCP-1142. A single voice, in the dark, begging for help. From a war that never ended. From a reality that no longer exists. Sleep well, if you can. Item Number: SCP-1142. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1142 is to be contained in a standard non-humanoid holding cell at Site-12. An automated recording system is to monitor SCP-1142 at all times. 2 Level 2 members of technical staff are to inspect any recordings made on a daily basis and, in case of a transmission having been picked up, are to provide this transmission to the current translation operative for conversion from its original German into English. A full report is then to be submitted to the current Level 4 Project Lead, as per the protocols for inter-reality relations. The battery SCP-1142 carries is to be checked on the first of every month for signs of deterioration. SCP-1142's propulsion systems have been disabled to simplify containment. Description: SCP-1142 is a Goliath tracked mine. Original designation: Lake der Laudenstraga Goliath. SD.KFZ.303b. As used by the German Wehrmacht during the Second World War. SCP-1142 shows no signs of aging, and although originally designed to carry an explosive charge, contains a heavily modified KW.E.A Wehrmacht radio receiver within its housing. The modified components are of a design and complexity inconsistent with the level of German technology during the middle of the 20th century. SCP-1142 relies on a gasoline engine for propulsion, and carries an early model thermal battery for the operation of the receiver. At irregular intervals, transmissions in German have been recorded from SCP-1142. In all cases, contact has been made by an individual referring to himself as Brigadeführer, designated SCP-1142-1. Historical research has verified his existence, though records show him to have been killed during Allied military action on 19. Analysis of transmissions recorded have yielded several critical points of divergence from our timeline. These include: several individuals, not currently known, to have held offices within the Wehrmacht occupying key positions within that body. Large-scale deaths among German civilians from an unknown pathogen, with symptoms resembling acute necrotizing fasciitis. A sinkhole, with a diameter of approximately 16 km, appearing in the Lublin province of Poland in late 19. Reports of mass destruction of German settlements by unknown forces. Allied powers isolating the European continent, with troop action being focused on containment of development of reality-gating technology in 19. In addition, SCP-1142-1 claims to be broadcasting from Austria in the year 19. In light of this, and the aforementioned divergences, transmissions received through SCP-1142 have been deemed to originate from an alternate reality iteration, designated DM-AX/15487-A. Additional classification as intertemporal is pending. Recorded transmissions from SCP-1142 indicate DM-AX/15487-A is experiencing or has experienced a ZK-class reality failure scenario. At this time, communications are restricted to receiving and recording the signal broadcast by SCP-1142-1 from DM-AX/15487-A. Attempts to initiate contact with or send a signal to DM-AX/15487-A have proven ineffectual. Following the events of Foundation communication with SCP-1322-A, further research into initiating contact with SCP-1142-1 or responding to its transmissions has been suspended. Addendum 1142-A-01 Recovery and Preliminary Containment Notes. SCP-1142 was discovered in a barn on the outskirts of Fürstenfeld, Germany, on 2000. German authorities, alerted by the owner, found SCP-1142 idling and, after recognizing its original purpose, brought in the Kampfmittelraumdienst to defuse it. A covert contact within that service alerted local Foundation agents when she found SCP-1142 showed no signs of age, and did in fact not contain an explosive charge. A recovery team then managed to extract it from the German authorities and transport it to Site-12. Addendum 1142-A-02 Excerpts from Transmission Log 1142/L/DE-EN-15-REV-1.04. This is Brigadefuhrer. Is there anyone out? Unintelligible. This signal. I am broadcasting from the Observatory. There are 6 unintelligible left. If anyone is out there, please make contact. Unintelligible. Annenerva. Unintelligible. Hauptsturmführer. Unintelligible. Ignored what? Unintelligible. Number of sacrifices. Unintelligible. Now. Unintelligible. Retreating from. Unintelligible. German people will not. Unintelligible. Solace. I am reminded. Unintelligible. Wrath. Unintelligible. Efforts in Poland. Unintelligible. Gone now. It sank into. Unintelligible. Lost our entire force. Unintelligible. Once more. Please respond. Unintelligible. Please, we. Unintelligible. Begging. If anyone. Unintelligible. Our surrender is unconditional. Unintelligible. Gone. We did not understand. Unintelligible. Dealing with. Could not reason. Unintelligible. Was the last. Unintelligible. Gone now. Attempts to. Unintelligible. Failure. This is our last. Unintelligible. It eats. Unintelligible. Covered in. Unintelligible. Many millions dead. Please. Unintelligible. Are able to hear this broadcast. Once again, this is Brigadefuhrer broadcasting from the unintelligible. Reichsfuhrer was unintelligible ago. No contact. Unintelligible. We seek. Unintelligible. Please. Unintelligible. Attempted to negotiate. Unintelligible. Swarming with. Unintelligible. Lost too many. Unintelligible. Only option. We are begging. Unintelligible. We're wrong. If Germany, unintelligible, fall. The world, unintelligible. We implore. Unintelligible. Help us now. Unintelligible. Time of need. You will be. Unintelligible. Help.